welcome iedereen, bienvenue tout le monde, welcome everybody to the second live event of the Belgian Pride. Last time I was live streaming from the Crazy Circle. This time I'm live streaming from STAMM Bar, based in the famous neighborhood of Brussels. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to everybody. Basically, right now, we are at the STAMM Bar. Unfortunately, we could not have a large parade, a large flamboyant piece of art that flows through the Brussels streets. We couldn't have it this year. Maybe we'll have it towards the end of the year, but I have to be quiet about that. I don't want to get into trouble with our subsidy givers just yet. I really want to invite you all to this beautiful evening that we've planned for you with beautiful artists, because at the Belgian Pride, we also believe in supporting not only the cultural sector, but also the HORECA sector, and definitely our LGBTQI business owners here in Brussels, but also all throughout Belgium. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being with us. Today, we have a really beautiful lineup of artists basically bubbling and waiting to show you off their talents, to showcase their talents. First and foremost, I'm going to invite our first act to talk together with me for a little moment. Inke, can you come to the stage?
Hi.
Hey, hi Inke.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's beautiful to have you here with us.
Thank you.
So basically, before we move on to your beautiful performance, which is going to happen, I remember the first time I saw Inke was basically maybe 3 or 4 years ago at a bisexual event, because, you know, bis do it better. Yes, so I basically thought to myself, no, this is a beautiful talent that we need to showcase, that we need to show not only to our beautiful LGBTQI community, but also to the broader society here in Belgium, but then also to the world.
Starting to blush already.
That's okay. Basically, I would like to ask you just a couple of questions before we start, before we move on to your beautiful part of the evening. Inke, what do you think about this year's theme, which is health? It's basically the same theme that we took from last year, but because we thought it was so important, the 3 umbrella organizations, so Rainbow House Brussels, Savaria, and Arc-en-ciel Wallonie, decided to keep this particular theme ongoing for this year because it's extremely important. But I would like to hear from you first and foremost, from your position. Why is health important, and why is it important that we continue to talk about health of the LGBTI community?
Ik denk dat het super essentieel is om het over health of gezondheid te hebben. Want als ik alleen nog maar kijk naar bijvoorbeeld de mental health van veel queer people rond mij alleen nog maar, dan zie je dat die zo vaak slechter is door de maatschappij waarin wij leven, door de gebroken maatschappij waarin wij leven soms. En het is zo belangrijk om daarover te blijven praten, omdat ik al te veel mensen heb verloren aan mental health issues. En als we daarover blijven praten, dan breken we door het stigma heen. Want het is nog zo hard nodig, want vaak denken mensen dat gelijke rechten betekent dat alles oké is. Maar equal rights doesn't equal equity and justice and liberation. Dus daar moeten we over blijven praten, zodat het stigma steeds meer doorbroken wordt en dat we kunnen vrijbreken van die druk die op ons ligt en dat we gewoon onszelf kunnen zijn.
Yeah, that's true. I couldn't agree with you anymore. I couldn't add anything else to that. So I think, you know, it's very true that we need to think about our health, that moving forward, that LGBTQI people and the services that they get is very much directed to their needs. Exactly. And that we definitely should keep that in mind moving forward. And yeah, thank you so much for that. So basically that's going to mark the beginning of your part of the evening. So yes, for the next 30 minutes, we're going to have 30 minutes, we're going to have Inke perform for us. So yeah, take it away, Inke.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me tonight, online this time, unfortunately, but hopefully in real life soon. Tonight, I'm actually going to perform 5 tracks that are on my spoken word EP Zoek, but tonight I'm going to do it without music, because I wanted to keep it raw, because that's the way I started with spoken words. Because the first text I'm going to share with you is called Toxic, and it's about my non-binary gender identity. And it's actually based on the first text I ever wrote about 3.5 years ago. And it's a really personal text, but it also reflects the experience of more people than just me. And I feel it's really important to share it with you because still so often our identities are just, people deny that it exists or that part of our identity. And it's just so important to at least share that we exist, that there's more than men and women, that this binary system is not the reality, there is more. And that's why I wrote this text called Toxic. My own shape, skin, body, belonging there, bottled up desire, but cracks in the glass, ready to blow to pieces, pieces of misunderstanding, misplacement, misjudgment, miss. Maybe I'm not a miss. Dear ladies and gentlemen means nothing but a denial of my existence to me. So excuse me for not listening. I'm too busy picking up people's shattered pieces. Live and let live won't do the trick for me. My community needs liberation, not your hollow frustration. We need justice for the bodies that have been taken, for the minds that have been stolen. I don't fit in your ranks. They were only invented for oppressing me to begin with. They make me gasp for air like there's some toxic medicine. Toxic, like the soil from which my body grows. I keep digging under my own feet so I can cut off rotten roots, uncover my bare skin. Like a naked canvas, I want to color it. Black and white is for old pictures, chessboards, and zebras, not our thoughts. I want to actually make it to the last line. Turn pawns into queens, break your ranks, scream checkmate at my oppressor before I hit the clock. I want to find soil where instead of dying, my body grows. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. And yeah, it's kind of emotional to share this text because it's been 3 years now since I wrote it, or at least the base of it. And it's also connected to the next track or text I'm going to perform for you, because the next text is about a person who was very, very dear to me. He was a very good friend of mine, and he showed me how I can live outside of these binary boxes, how to not let norms of our society define me. But before, we talked about how important it is to talk about health, to talk about mental health. And this text that I'm going to perform right now is one of the reasons why we have to keep talking about it. Because the person I'm going to talk about is someone who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders, who was a part of our beautiful queer family. But sometimes when you have to carry all this weight, it can get a bit too much. So that's why I am going to perform this text, and it's in honor of Nathan. Tik, 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 tik. Mijn hart nam deels het ritme. Mijn hart nam van het jouwe over. En je gaf, zag liefde niet als iets eindig, wel bodemloos. Je wou de wereld rechttrekken, boog daarbij zelf om. Soms lijken je vingers als wind langs mijn huid. Ik probeer je terug te krijgen. Terug naar waar ik kan vergeten in jouw arm die zich als een schild rond mijn lijf plooien. Maar terwijl ik je hand ondertussen bijna kan voelen, weet ik dat ik moet loslaten. Ik zou je brengen naar waar rust jou niet kan vinden. Maar je gaf mij. Je gaf vorm. Elk woord dat ik nu op mijn lippen laat bibberen, gaf jij vorm. Ik laat je leven elke dag in het oor van een ander vallen. Tik, tik, tik. Elke dag luider, elke dag meer levens die jouw leven dragen. Jij hebt rust. Wij missen. Ik wou dat de wereld zacht genoeg was, zodat ze je val had kunnen breken. Thank you so much for listening. So, yeah, like I said before, this text is one of the reasons why we have to keep talking about health, about mental health of queer people, because I don't want to lose more people, basically. And I just want queer people to feel joy, because I think queer people feeling joy is revolutionary, and I want to see more queer joy, because we're capable of feeling joy, obviously. But I want to see more of it, and I want people to be able to feel that joy deeply and profoundly. Now, the next track is also quite dark, and I'm also going to share a content warning, which I forgot before, which I apologize for. But for this text, I want to share a content warning. It's about sexual assault. And I want to share this one. It's about my own personal experience with sexual assault. And it's really scary each time I get on a stage and tell this story. But I feel like breaking through the silence is more important than my own fear right now. Because so many people are told that they should not say anything, that they should stay silent, or that it's their fault, which is obviously not the case. And before I'm going to start, I'd like to ask 3 questions. I know that I can't hear your answers, but I'd still like to ask them. I wonder how many of you walk in the streets at night when it's dark and hold on to your keys because you're alone and you feel scared. Or when there's a group of people at the other side of the street and you leave that side of the street and go to the other side because you don't want to come near to that group. Or when you walk from the station towards your home and you share your location with your friend so that they know where you are. Unfortunately, in the past, I've seen too many people saying that they experience this as well. So that's why it's even more important to share my experience with you. Hij verwacht. Ik zwijg. Hij verhardt. Ik zwijg. Ik verstar, hij staart. Ik zit vast, mijn zicht inktzwart, mijn stilte breekbaar als glas hard. Is dat hij mij verward met een lichaam zonder sluitingsuren. Hij krast vrije toegang in mijn stilte. Ik wil zijn woorden afkaatsen, maar ik zwijg. Zwijgwoorden werden de hoekstenen van mijn metalen kooi. In mijn bevangenheid dacht ik dat ik de spijlen er zelf had gezet. Ik zwijg. Mijn gedachten verschroeien in de zomerzon. Mijn lichaam beschaduwd door ritme dat geen schaamte kent. Ik zwijg. Eerst hij mij, daarna mezelf erin gezet. Een kooi zonder slot. Enkel mijn vingers die niet lossen konden. Ik zwijg. Ik verzwijg mijn pijn. Er is geen lijn meer tussen vast en vrij zijn, alsof lijm mijn lijf, alsof hij mij nog, alsof ik vermijd vrij te zijn. Maar ik vermijd nu het vermijden. Ik zwijg niet meer. Ik begaf het bijna, ik vergaf niet, maar ik ga, besta nu. Zijn woorden vervaagd, de mijne dubbel gelaagd. Mijn lichaam opent en sluit op mijn ritme. De letters van zijn vrije toegang vermenigvuldigd herschikt tot wat mij schikt. Ik vergeet, verlaat, vergeet, begraaf hem hier mee. niet geschikt voor iemand die het verschil niet kent tussen ja en. Thank you so much for listening. I just want to say, if there's anyone who feels like they want to talk, you can always contact me on my Instagram @queerperspective. And we can have a conversation online or in real life. And I just wanted to let you know, because so often it feels like you're alone in this, but you're not, because we're with so many people. And we got each other's back. Okay, that has been heavy. It's really, each time I share all these texts that are on my EP, it's really emotional and heavy for myself, because they hit home really hard. But like I said before, I feel like it's more important to break through the silence. And the next one I want to share with you is one in Dutch as well. And I also want to share a content warning of police violence. And this one I wrote a few months ago. And it's about a little girl who was killed by Belgian police. And I talked about it with the people that were close to her. And it was a really intense conversation. And I felt like I had to use my platform to tell her story. And that's why I want to share it with you today. Because our system is failing. And we need justice, and we need this to never happen again. Je hoedje laat schaduw op je ogen rusten. Als een dunne bescherming tegen de wereld daarachter. Ik vraag me af of je me opnam, hoe de hartslag van iedereen rond je door de oppervlakte drong. Alsof hun binnenkant al schreeuwde. 2 jaar. Ze trokken de grens op je pad waar je nog zicht op veel verder had. Ondertussen wordt je levenszaak betwist. Alsof er een excuus is voor een einde in kinderogen. Alsof je jezelf moest bewijzen om te mogen ademen. Wat als je wit was? Wat als er Belg op je papieren stond geschreven? Hadden die identiteit dan ook met een laken bedekt? Kan papier echt een leven dragen zonder scheuren? Hadden ze dan ook gezegd, ze deden hun werk. Jobomschrijving, het daglicht van een kind ontnemen. Duur, onbepaald. Maude, ik zeg je naam minstens 1 keer luidop per dag. Alsof de muren die je klanken weerkaatsen je leven terug vorm geven. Maude, nog voor je je eerste letters kon schrijven. Nog voor je kon rondrennen zonder dat het ritme van je voetjes werd bepaald door wie jou binnen hun grenzen wou opnemen, werd je slot een krantenkop. Maude, je naam rolt van veel tongen. We vangen ze op in onze handen en vormen vuisten die gerechtigheid niet willen laten ontglippen. Maude, met onze woorden vullen we de stiltes op waarin ze je proberen te verstoppen. Maude, je naam wordt niet vergeten. Okay, thank you so much for listening, everyone. I really would like to recommend to you to visit the website justiceformauda.be. The 4 is written as a number 4. And there you can find more information, facts, and ways how you can help. Now, as I'm going to my last text, well, I've actually saved this text for last because it's about queer love. And it's about both the hard reality of being queer and also about the beautiful reality of being queer. And I try to combine those 2 realities into one text because they are both a part of my reality, of my life, and of those of others. And I wrote this text because I saw so many people in danger, and not being able to be themselves, and people are, yes, even here in Belgium, we experience hate, physically, verbally, and other people experience even more than me. And I wanted to use this position of privilege I have to share different realities and to talk about all the ways that, I experience my queer identity. It's called Gap. I first thought about kissing a girl when I was 8. I wondered if it would be allowed, if the fantasy in my head needed a reality check. Because in reality, I'd never seen two women loving each other the way my mom and dad did. I'm grown now, had my fair share of grief, fell in and out of love, was in love with the idea of love, but self-love was falling in between the gap as I was waiting for the next subway. Nostrils drenched in the smell of pee, garbage, and wasted potential. I've often lived underground. Couldn't show those true colors, people kept talking about it, felt like they wanted to carry me to my grave before I was even born. My hand twitches each time someone leaves too soon, as if I'm trying to hold on to the shadow of a life cut short because of who you loved. Queer history is a blood-covered surgery sheet. We save and count bodies at the same time, yet I forgot counting the days since my skin first touched yours. I want fuck chit-chat and self-doubt. I want raw, queer love. Isn't that what people have been counting bodies for? I want to kiss all of your beauty marks. Get high under cloudless night skies, talk about the scars which cover our bodies like fine-line paintings. I want to tear apart our oversized sweaters, hiding our queer bodies. I want to unravel you to the bone, leaving whispers under your layers. I want to love you as if the world would let me. I want to love you as if I'm fearless. I want to love you as if we lived in utopia. Thanks again so much for listening. And to finish my performance, I would just like to point out that we are celebrating Pride, but Pride is there it should still be a protest. And we shouldn't only look at our queer identity, but we should look at all the struggles that people experience, because they're all connected, and we can't talk about one issue and not talk about the others. So I really, would like to ask you to look outside of your bubble and to connect these struggles and to fight against all of them. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for having me here. I really had a great time. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Inke, don't go just yet, don't go just yet. Thank you so much.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, if you weren't taken away by this, then I don't know, then there's an issue with you, because that was so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing all of your work with us. Let's just reiterate, you're spoken word artist, you're a journalist, you're active on the social media, you are an activist, and now we can basically add to that long list of talent that you are now a recording artist.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Of course, this is something that we also need to celebrate, we need to recognize, we need to also support, care, and just push up the ones in our community that are doing things, that are active, and also for the ones that are not active and also taking rest. That's also very much needed. Yes. But it's time to celebrate the fact that you have added an extra point to the
People
thing.
can't believe it, but yes.
To this thing that we
Yeah.
call life. You are a recording artist. You brought out an EP, which is called Zoek. Everybody can go and get it online, of course. Go to Inke Gieghase .com. Basically, this is Inke. You need to.
Yes.
This is like I will gladly, shamelessly do the PR for this. You need to go and download, go and listen to Inke.
I'm so grateful for that because I'm too awkward for that.
It's
No,
okay.
thank you.
It's okay. Definitely. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so
for having
much
me.
for performing. It was beautiful. And I don't think this is the last time that we're going to hear from you.
I hope not.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, that was the first part of our online event. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know about everybody else at home. I don't know about the people in the stratosphere watching us, but I need a drink. And I think we need a little break before we move to the second part of our evening, which is where I will ask all of you to get on your dancing shoes, get ready, because we are about to party on down. So join me a little bit later. I'll see you later. il faut baisser le son, s'il vous plaît. Même plaisir, le son. Welcome back to this live event of the Belgian Pride. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We are live streaming from the STAMM Bar. And for those that do not know the STAMM Bar, I am lucky to have the owner of the STAMM Bar next to me here, Fred.
Hello.
Hello, Fred. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for coming.
For the ones that don't know at home, please explain what the STAMM Bar is, why it's so legendary in the neighborhood of Brussels. Let us know.
So I will do it in French then.
Please.
Le STAMM Bar est très connu parce que c'est un cruising bar. C'est le seul cruising bar de Bruxelles et on met un point d'attention à essayer d'attirer tout le monde et de respecter tout le monde et d'avoir un point d'intérêt envers chacun. Voilà.
Beautiful. So for the ones that know, for the ones that are interested in cruising, you can always come to the STAMM Bar here in Brussels in the Kolenmarkt 53, sorry. Kolenmarkt
No.
50, is it 53? No, sorry.
114.
114, oh my goodness. Of
Oh my
course,
God.
we're learning something new every day. Thank you for correcting me, Fred.
33 is your age.
Oh my God. 53? More like 25. So, of course, we're going to move on to more serious things. So my question to you, Fred, is basically, you know, why is We Care, so the theme of the Pride, actually important to you? Why is it important to you?
Le thème de cette année-ci de la Pride, We Care, pour nous est hyper important parce que c'est la première fois où le thème de la Pride parle à tout le monde et respecte tout le monde. We Care, c'est autant se respecter soi-même, faire attention aux autres, faire attention à notre communauté à nous, mais surtout faire attention aux communautés qu'on ne voit pas, les personnes trans, les personnes immigrées, migrantes, pardon, tout le monde en fait. Dès qu'on fait attention aux autres, c'est We Care. Et We Care, c'est on fait attention à nous, on fait attention aux autres.
Yes, community driven, we do love to hear it. And also, because, you know, the parade didn't get to happen this year, for me personally, and also for the Belgian Pride, it would be interesting to know what it is that the Belgian Pride, what the Prides can actually do for LGBTQI business holders, especially bars, and business holders such as yourself, what it is that we can actually do to help.
Pour nous, la Pride, en tant que commerçant, c'est quelque chose qui a surtout à voir avec l'intérêt envers la région. Parce que sans la région, nous ne sommes rien. Nous vivons avec un ensemble qui est beaucoup plus complexe que le centre-ville, beaucoup plus complexe qu'un simple bar ou un restaurant ou un hôtel. C'est une communauté qui vit ensemble et qui vit de manière en microcosme. Et on a tous besoin les uns des autres pour vivre, un petit peu comme dans la communauté gay. Sans l'un et sans les autres, on n'est rien. Et dans le business, c'est la même chose. On a besoin de tout le monde. Et on a besoin en fait qu'un thème soit vraiment porteur et que la Pride soit un révélateur, comme on voit dans la rue Neuve ou dans d'autres rues de Bruxelles, des commerces qui mettent enfin un drapeau gay ou des couleurs, qui affichent les couleurs. Ben, c'est hyper important pour nous en tant que commerçants parce que ça veut dire que c'est beaucoup plus large que nous au final.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, of course, like I think a lot of people don't even realize what it is that, or how important that parades are for business holders, especially LGBTQI business holders. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for still existing. Thank you so much for us having our online event here. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to work because I know that you're busy.
Yes.
And so that way we can move on to the other part of the evening, which I know that you're excited for too.
Yes, here we are.
Okay, thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Anyway, Now that you've gotten to know the owner of the STAMM Bar, maybe he can help you get in a little bit easier for the ones that arrive late, of course. But for the rest of us and everybody that's online, we're going to move on to the part of the evening that I know that everybody has been waiting for, because of course we cannot help ourselves. We love a good party. And first and foremost, I want to invite everybody to put on their dancing shoes so we can introduce the first DJ of the evening, which is Red D. Red D is extremely known for their eclectic music underground scene, for them being present. They have played at a number of venues, like I can't even list them all, but for the ones out there that do know the electronic scene, you know the Panorama Bar in Berlin, we all know where that is, or we all used to know where that was, but I'm gonna let you enjoy the eclectic sounds of Red D, who is known internationally and nationally, of course. It's good to have them here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna put on those dancing shoes and we're gonna get ready to burn a hole in our rug. So let's get the party started.
Go. me, make you feel so good when I'm down on my knees. Like a rainfall, won't you come all over me? I wanna go down, I wanna go down, I wanna go down on you. Oh no, erratic, you're so wild. Oh no, erratic, so fascinating. Oh no, erratic, you're so wild. Oh no, erratic, so much better than masturbation. Let's be wild and freaky. Let's be wild and freaky. Oh, yeah, such a thing. Let's be wild and freaky. Let's be wild and freaky. I'm gonna make your body sweat like a dog in the heat. I wanna scream like a bitch when you're fucking me. Even though we could never ever make babies, you and me could still have fun. We could still have fun. You and me could still have fun trying. Oh no, erratic, you're so wild. Oh no, erratic, so fascinating. Oh no, erratic, you're so wild. Oh no, erratic, so much better than masturbation. You're so wild, so fascinating, so much better than masturbation. Oh, you got such a big dick. Oh no, erratic. Oh no, erratic. Oh no, erratic. Oh no, erratic. Let's be wild and free. You're so wild. Let's be wild and free. So fascinating.
Guess I should know by the way you put your car sideways and I'm wouldn't that. You're the kind of person who believes in making out once, love them and leave them fast. I guess I must be dumb. She had a pocket full of horses, Trojan and some of them blues. It was Saturday night, I guess that makes it alright. You say, what have I got to lose? And honey, I say, little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette. You need a love that's gonna last. Guess I should've closed my eyes when you drove me to the place where your horses run free. 'Cause I felt a little ill when I saw all the pictures of the jockeys that were there before me. Believe it or not, I started to worry. Wondered if I had enough class. Was Saturday night, I guess that makes it alright. You said, baby, have you got enough gas? Oh yeah, little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Yes, you are. Little red Corvette. You need to find a love give me the keys. I'm gonna try to tame the little red love machine. Little red Corvette, baby, you're much too bad. Little red Corvette, need to find a love that's gonna last. Little red Corvette, honey, you got to slow down. Little red Corvette, 'cause if you don't, you're gonna wreck. Little red Corvette, in the ground, right down to the ground. You got to slow down. You're moving much too fast, too fast. Need to find a love that's gonna
This song is from my heart. It wasn't easy from the start. Hey, can you see? Everybody's dancing with me. Take a look around, everybody all around town. Music, take control. Music that's good for your soul. Let the music take you to the top. When you start to move and you feel like you want to groove, move your body across the floor, punch your body like you want some more.
God, oh my God. So here we are. Red D is continuing on the night with us. How was that for you? That felt amazing for me. The night's not over yet, so hey, sit back down, or get back up. We're not going anywhere. We're going to continue on this night. So basically right now, Mona Lee is going to join Red D for a little while, and then it's on to Mona Lee's set. But if you don't know Mona Lee, then you best get online, get onto our websites, get onto the socials to find out who Mona Lee is. They're very much influenced by African and South American sounds, but also by house that's made in Detroit, that's made in Chicago. So you best get onto her, best support her, celebrate her, get onto it. But now I'm going to leave it back over to Red D a little bit with the influence of Mona Lee. So get up out your seats. Let's make this a party. So get on with it. Now let's go over to the sultry sounds of Mona Lee and Red D. Bye, y'all.
Good evening, everybody. wakes up early in the morning just to do her hair now because she cares, yeah. Her hair wouldn't be right without her makeup. She's never out of makeup. She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. And she stands there singing for money. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da. She tries hard not to care about the homeless because she's homeless. She barely makes enough for you because she's all eyes. Would you apologize? You better smile as you please, cause she stands there singing for money. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da, and sing for money, la-da-da. Sing for money. She wakes up early in the morning just to do her hair now because she cares, yeah. Her hair wouldn't be right without her makeup. She's never a makeup. She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. And she stands there singing for money. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee. She tries hard not to care about the homeless because they're homeless. She barely makes enough for you because she's all eyes. Would you apologize? You better smile as you please, cause she stands there singing for money. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da. La-da-dee, la-da-da, 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 ooh-la-da, ooh-la-da-dee, ooh-la-da, ooh-la-da-dee, ooh-la-da-dee. Sing for money, la-da-day. Sing for money.
you're back on the scene.
Back on the scene.
Right. But it's all good, bro. You know what
All
I'm saying?
good, man.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Cool.
It's cool, man. It's cool. Cool, man. It's cool. Cool, man. Cool.
Let's get down. Music with rhythm. The vibe just lifts my soul. Can you feel it? It's happening. I'm losing my control. Get ready for action. We've got to get down. It's a party. It's happening. And all my friends are down. Funky people. 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 Let's get on down.
Let's go. Funky. It's cool. Rhythm. It's soul.
Say,
Unique. Rhythm. Groove.
alright,
Come on.
alright. Can you feel it? It's moving through the crowd. It's funky, and I'm grooving. And all my friends around. Funky people, funky people, funky people, funky people, funky people, funky people, funky people. Let's get on down. Alright. Get down. Get down.
Get down.
Alright.
Everybody.
Funky people say
Hands in the
down.
air.
Alright.
Wave them like you don't care.
Good Lord.
If you're funky.
Feel it, it's happening. I'm losing my control. It's a party, and it's happening. And all my friends are down.
Cool, man.
Funky people, 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 funky people. Let's get on down. Come on. It's funky now. Ain't we funky now? I'm talking about you and me. Sweet music. Get down. Dancing happily. Get down. Alright. 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 Alright.
It's alright.
Let's groove. Funky. Funky. Do you wanna get funky? Do you wanna
only chance to live, to trust again. Now turn over a new leaf today. I am determined to see another way. I know there's something in our life we all need to find. Give us a chance so that we find it in time. I used to see the world through innocent eyes, but loving you has made me realize there's a greater love, a greater peace in my life. There's a better place on the way to find. Heal my heart.
eu dou o amor. Eu sou o amor. 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 Eu dou o amor.
Give me some
Eu
loving.
sou o amor.
Amor, baby.
Aqui eu estou na borda do meu mundo, andando nesta terra através das suas muitas dimensões da vida, através do amor e o ódio, acima e abaixo da linha da espiritualidade. Eu transcender através das vidas dos meus antepassados. Eu sou o amor. Eu dou o amor. 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 Enviando a terra para ser ungido pelo poder do amor. Eu sou o amor. Eu dou o 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 amor. Aqui eu estou na borda do meu mundo, andando nesta terra através das suas muitas dimensões da vida, através do amor e ódio, acima e abaixo da linha da espiritualidade. Eu transcender através das vidas dos meus antepassados. Eu sou o amor. Eu dou o amor. Eu sou o amor. Eu dou o amor. Enviando a terra para ser ungido pelo poder do amor. Eu sou o amor. Eu dou o amor. Eu
provide. Every night I slept with you, right here by your side. Was it something I did, or was it something I said to make you cast me out like a stale piece of bread? You can meet me on the slide. You can meet me on the slide. You can meet me on the slide. We can meet up on the slide. Yeah. Or was it something I did? Was it something I said? I still want to be with you. Now won't you baby to try? Oh, I won't tell if you want. We can meet up on the slide. We can meet up on the slide. play the street life. Street life.
Oh, street, beep, beep.
I play the street life, and there is no place I can go. Street life is the only place I know. Street life, you have 1,000 cards to play. Street life, till you play your cards away, and never people see just who you wanna be. And every night you shine just like a superstar, attempt to masquerade the type of life you play. You dress, you walk, you talk, yeah, who you think you are. Street life, for a nickel, for a dime. Street life, for you run away from time. Street life, for you better not get old. Street life, for you gonna feel the cold. Yeah. Street life, yeah. And now the people see just who you want to be. And every night you shine, oh, just like a superstar. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Street life, yeah. I'll play the street life. I'll play the street life, yeah. I'll play the street life, yeah.
Oh my goodness, oh my God. Like, thank you, Mona Lee.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, did y'all feel that? I felt it. Y'all felt it? She
I
was
had
amazing.
some good fun, thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm hoping and praying that you all felt what Mona Lee was giving us tonight, because that was extraordinary. And I wish that we had more time to show you, but you can all go follow her online on the socials, of course, at Mona Lee. Go online. All of our socials are on our websites, are on all of our information. You can go and find her. Please support, please celebrate, please show up for our peoples. All of the acts that we've shown tonight. And unfortunately, we're coming to an end. This is the end. So we're going to have to bid you farewell. This is the end of this particular event, our second event online. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being online. Thank you for being here. We want to thank STAMM Bar, based in Brussels. Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you for all of your support. We want to thank Inke for their incredible performance. Incredible performance. You need to follow them online. They are a recording artist, so you need to follow them, celebrate them. Also, Red D, thank you so much for your set. It was amazing. It gave us those, panorama bar feels, of course, that we're missing. And thank you so much to Mona Lee for DJing and actually singing at the same time. Like, oh my goodness, are women not amazing? Like, we need to
Thank
applaud
you.
them, support them.
Thank you for dancing.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, I want to just give a small shout out because some people have been asking me in the chat. Like, I have been sporting this little bean bag right here. It's basically a brand called Captain Cork, and you can follow them online as well. You can also get this particular bean bag, which is part of their Progress campaign online. Thank you so much to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that was here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, a million times thank you. And we'll find you next week. So basically we have an event on the 20th. Thank you, Fred. Fred is right here. I can see Fred. Fred, the owner of the STAMM Bar that has supported us from the very beginning, who's also part of the board of the Belgian Pride. Like, we do love having and supporting all of the LGBTQI business owners. So round of applause for Fred for having this establishment and for basically surviving the COVID pandemic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for existing.
And the last word, equality is the answer.
There we go. You heard it from LGBTQI business owners. Equality is basically the answer. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. Like, thank you, Fred, for us being here. Thank you for letting us take over the STAMM Bar. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. So we'll see you next week at our first event, at our another event that'll basically be on the 20th, which will be in a collaboration with the Ancien Belgique. And then on the 22nd, we will have not one, but 2 events for you guys. Oh my goodness. Didn't we say we're not going to have a parade, but we're going to do our ultimate best to make sure that everybody is involved. Basically, come on the 22nd, where we will have an afternoon event and an evening event, jam-packed with amazing acts. So basically support us. And yeah, we'll see you next week for another little groove and truth. See you. Bye. Bisous.
Thank